Have you ever stopped to consider why the ozone layer is so crucial to life on Earth? This seemingly invisible shield that cloaks our planet plays a monumental role in preserving life as we know it. Nestled within the stratosphere, the ozone layer acts as Earth's inbuilt sunglasses, absorbing and scattering the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation. Without this protective layer, these intense rays would reach our planet's surface unchecked, leading to harmful consequences for all living organisms. Imagine a world where stepping out into the sun could result in severe sunburns, skin cancer, and eye damage. It's not just us humans who would suffer. The ecological balance we enjoy today, with diverse plant and animal life, could be severely disrupted. So, you see, the ozone layer is much more than just a layer of gas. It's a life-saving shield, a silent guardian that stands between us and the harsh cosmic environment. Without the ozone layer, our planet would be a very different and potentially hostile place. But what exactly does the ozone layer do? Well, think of the ozone layer as our planet's very own superhero. It's a special kind of oxygen that forms a thin, protective blanket in the stratosphere, the second major layer of Earth's atmosphere. This blanket is positioned about 6 to 30 miles above Earth's surface, and it has a crucial job. The ozone layer serves as a sort of environmental guardian. It shields the Earth and all life forms from the majority of the sun's harmful ultraviolet or UV radiation. Now, UV radiation is not all bad. It helps our bodies produce vitamin D after all. But too much of it can lead to some serious problems. When the sun's radiation reaches the ozone layer, most of it is absorbed and the rest is scattered back into space. This process reduces the amount of UV radiation that reaches the Earth's surface. Without this protective layer, we would be exposed to significantly higher levels of UV radiation. And why is that a problem, you may ask? Well, increased exposure to UV radiation can cause skin cancer and cataracts in humans. It can also harm animals, particularly those living in or near water, as UV radiation can penetrate the surface of oceans and lakes. Even plants are not immune. Too much UV radiation can hinder the growth of phytoplankton, the base of the ocean food chain. So you see, the ozone layer plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of life on Earth. It's like a giant pair of sunglasses for the planet, filtering out the harmful UV rays while letting just the right amount of sunlight through. This protective shield is crucial for our survival and the well-being of the planet. Without it, life as we know it would be drastically different, and not in a good way. Essentially, the ozone layer is our planet's own superhero, defending us from the sun's harmful rays. What happens when this protective shield starts to weaken? The effects of ozone layer depletion are widespread and profound, impacting both the natural world and human health. Let's delve into some of these consequences. Firstly, a thinner ozone layer means more harmful ultraviolet B radiation, or UVB, reaches the Earth's surface. This increased UVB exposure is linked to a higher risk of skin cancer and cataracts in humans. Every 1% decrease in the ozone layer can lead to a 2 to 3% increase in the incidence of skin cancer. That's a pretty significant jump. Cataracts, a clouding of the eye's lens that can blur vision, are also more common with increased UVB exposure. But the effects of ozone depletion aren't limited to human health. Our ecosystems suffer too. Increased UVB radiation can be harmful to terrestrial plant life, including agricultural crops. Some types of plants are more susceptible to UVB damage than others, leading to potential decreases in crop yields. This could impact food security for many communities around the globe. Marine ecosystems are also in the firing line. The ocean's surface layers are home to phytoplankton, microscopic organisms that are a crucial part of the oceanic food chain and contribute to the production of the Earth's oxygen. Increased UVB radiation can adversely affect these tiny yet essential creatures, disrupting the oceanic food chain and potentially impacting the oxygen we breathe. And let's not forget about our animal friends. Certain species like amphibians are particularly vulnerable to increased UVB radiation. This could lead to declines in amphibian populations and disrupt the delicate balance of our ecosystems. So you see, the depletion of the ozone layer isn't just about a hole in the sky. It's about the health of our planet and all its inhabitants. It's about the food we eat, the air we breathe, and the very fabric of life on Earth. Ozone layer depletion is a serious issue with far-reaching consequences. So, what's causing the depletion of our protective shield? Ozone depletion is predominantly an outcome of human activities, a grim reminder of our impact on the planet. The primary culprits are certain industrial gases known as ozone-depleting substances, or ODS for short. These substances contain chlorine and bromine, elements that have a destructive relationship with the ozone layer. Let's dive a little deeper. The most notorious ODS are chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. These were once widely used in air conditioners, refrigerators, and aerosol propellants. They're stable, non-toxic, and non-flammable, which made them seem perfect for these applications. However, their stability is a double-edged sword. It allows them to persist in the atmosphere for a long time and reach the stratosphere, where they release chlorine atoms upon exposure to solar radiation. And these chlorine atoms, they're incredibly effective at destroying ozone. But CFCs aren't the only offenders. Halons, used in fire extinguishers, and carbon tetrachloride, an ingredient in cleaning products, also contribute to ozone depletion. Even seemingly harmless activities like farming play a role. Certain pesticides and fertilizers release nitrous oxide, another ozone-depleting gas. Another factor is our energy consumption. Burning fossil fuels releases nitrogen oxides into the atmosphere. While these gases aren't as destructive as CFCs or halons, their sheer volume makes them a significant contributor to the problem. It's important to note that natural processes can also deplete the ozone layer. Volcanic eruptions, for example, emit chlorine and bromine. However, the scale of this natural depletion is dwarfed by the damage caused by human activities. This paints a sobering picture. Every time we spray an aerosol can, turn on an air conditioner, or drive a gas-guzzling car, we're contributing to the depletion of our planet's protective shield. It's a stark reminder that our everyday choices have far-reaching consequences. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are things we can do to reduce our impact, and there are already signs of improvement. We'll delve into that in the next section. Our actions have a direct impact on the health of the ozone layer. Can we reverse the damage done to the ozone layer? This question has been at the forefront of environmental discussions for decades now. The answer: yes, we certainly can, and we are already making strides in that direction. Efforts to protect and restore the ozone layer are being made on a global scale. One of the most significant of these is the Montreal Protocol. Established in the late 20th century, the Montreal Protocol is an international treaty designed to protect the ozone layer by phasing out the production of numerous substances that are responsible for ozone depletion. It's a testament to the power of global cooperation for a common cause. The protocol has been remarkably successful. Since its implementation, levels of these harmful substances in the atmosphere have been steadily declining. In fact, scientists project that if we continue on this path, the ozone layer could return to its pre-1980 levels by the middle of this century. This is a remarkable achievement, but there is still work to be done. While international treaties like the Montreal Protocol are crucial, it's equally important to remember the role individual actions play in this fight. Each one of us can make a difference. Small actions like choosing products that are ozone-friendly, reducing energy consumption, or using public transportation instead of driving can have a significant impact when multiplied by millions of people around the world. The recovery of the ozone layer is not just about protecting the environment. It's about preserving our health, our ecosystems, and our future. It's about understanding that we are a part of this world, not apart from it. So, let's continue the fight. Let's keep pushing for policies that protect our ozone layer and make choices that reflect our commitment to this cause. Our actions today will determine the health of our planet for generations to come. The fate of the ozone layer is in our hands. Let's ensure we handle it with care. So, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned about the ozone layer. This fascinating shield plays a pivotal role in our planet's health, absorbing the majority of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation, thereby protecting life on Earth. However, our ozone layer is under threat, primarily due to human activities. Certain chemicals, notably chlorofluorocarbons, have been wreaking havoc on this protective layer, leading to a thinning commonly known as ozone depletion. This depletion has serious repercussions, from increased skin cancer rates to adverse effects on crops and marine life. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are concerted efforts underway to reverse this damage. The Montreal Protocol, for instance, is a shining example of global cooperation to phase out the production of ozone-depleting substances. Remember, each of us plays a role in protecting this vital shield. Together, we can ensure a safer, healthier planet for future generations.